Today I'm making a Tree of Life pendant with some white moonstone chips, some Labradorite chips, and some assorted gray moonstone in round and disc shapes. And I'm using just a sort of an assortment on each part of the branches, just trying to make sure I have at least one of each of the types of stones that I'm using. There I had one white moonstone disc, so I stuck that on the first branch, and then everything else a little bit uneven numbers because I made the last two branches a little bit longer because sometimes that works better for me. And this is that textured German wire that I'm using for the hoop. So it's a little bit hard to slide the branches around on it because of that texture. But take the center two most branches and twist them together, locking around where the chain is going to go, then add the remaining branches one at a time, working your way down the trunk of the tree. On this upcoming branch, you'll see that by twisting it around a couple of times, I didn't think the wires were going to be long enough to make the roots, so I go back and adjust that and move it a little bit farther down the trunk of the tree, and it worked okay. So once you have all of the branches attached, separate out the little ends, and those will become the roots. So I separated them and found the very shortest one to use as my first root. So twist that around the base of the hoop and then use your pliers to flatten down the little end. Do this with all of the wires to create the roots. This is 24 gauge sterling silver wire that I'm using for the branches. I couldn't find my silver colored craft wire, which I would have preferred to use for this tree, but oh well. Then I like to go gnarl the roots and gnarl the branches to give it a little bit more of an organic shape, and it's done. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I really like all of the types of stones I used.